a 2 de repente. Me odia Twitch todavía. Pero en serio, ¿quién está en tu ventana? Llega a haber alguien ahí. Lo que no sabes es que yo veo aquí. Bueno, no sé, ¿no? Yo veo aquí mi webcam. Es como tengo. Tú lo pusiste, qué cosa. Yo tengo aquí mi cámara. Ah, a ver, ¿y esto? Ah, no, esta es la cámara bien. Es la cámara bien, no, no, no. Entonces yo puedo ver a través del OBS mi ventana. Entonces no hay nada. No te preocupes. Si algo pasa por mi ventana, yo me doy cuenta.
Received a strange video from a
Y
friend.
me daría mucho
The
miedo.
friend in question is known as Amanda.
De hecho, ayer, antes de irnos, mi mamá, o sea, yo me metí al baño, o sea, bueno, estaba en mi cuarto más bien. Ella bajó, iba a ir al baño de abajo, y luego se subió y se metió al baño de acá. Salió, y como que yo le hablé desde acá de mi cuarto, y se quedó como de, ¿qué? Me dijo, ¿estás acá arriba? Y yo, sí. Y luego ya bajé yo y me dijo, es que cuando yo bajé al baño de abajo, no podía abrir la puerta, o sea, como que la puerta no se abría, y como que, o sea, como que una vez abrí y se sintió como cuando abres y hay en el baño, ¿sabes? De que te bloquean la puerta. Me dijo, o sea, abrí y como que me la empujaron. Entonces pensé que tú estabas en el baño, por eso me subí. Y dije, bueno, quién sabe. Manifestando cosas turbias, sí.
And according to Christian, Amanda
Quiero un
specializes
fantasma,
in
por
talking
favor.
to the dead. It seems that she's been doing this for a while, so much so that she considers herself as a full-on medium. Given her ability to contact
No
and see
vuelvo a
the
ir,
dead,
gracias.
she occasionally
El baño que estaba, gran baño, ¿eh? Ya está embrujado.
gets distracted by things or people that don't appear to be there.
Es más, el grab del miércoles va a ser en mi casa.
In one instance, Amanda was doing a live stream with two friends when all of a sudden, something from the corner of the room catches her attention.
No sé cuál es el negocio.
Afterwards, things get pretty strange. Watch.
Good?
He drank all of it.
Yeah. You good?
Like 10 minutes this went on. And I'm like, oh my god, could you stop?
Oh, you're looking at your cat.
No, somebody just walked through my kitchen and Bobby freaked out. Did you see him run?
I saw, yeah.
He's still sitting there looking at it.
What is it?
And his like tail is
Yeah, I saw his
swishing.
tail.
I'll move.
Is the person still there?
Bobby, you okay? I don't know. It still like feels really weird in here, but I only saw it like for a second. That's also the same direction that when you said that there were.
¿Loco? ¿Aló?
Oh my god, it's Brendan. He's outside now. Thank God. Brendan? No, he's not.
Stop, Amanda. No, it's not.
No, he's not. There's
Stop.
literally.
Wait, how'd your door just open?
No one's out there.
You're lying.
How did her door
No,
just open?
I'm not.
A ver, puede ser que si había una persona
Is he
afuera,
messing with you?
lo habría irse fuera.
No.
Por favor,
Well,
deja de
your
buscar
mom
en
is
Churula
okay.
porque me va a dar miedo que llegue cerca
Yeah,
de
I
mi
think
casa.
I'm gonna text someone.
I told him to come down
Me va a
here.
dar más
I
miedo que
literally
esto.
live in the middle of nowhere. You guys saw my door open.
Yes. That was the craziest
No,
thing
no,
I've
igual
ever
no sé,
seen.
pero sí, por favor.
Initially thinking that Brendan, her husband, was
verga.
messing around with her, she proceeds to open the door. But like something out of a horror movie, she finds no one there. It is at this point when Amanda instinctually shuts and locks the door. Now it seems that Amanda already felt something wasn't right after seeing her cat act strange. Eventually,
A
she
ver,
came
lo
to
del
fully
gato-
realize this after seeing no one outside her door. It's as though she felt a dangerous or threatening presence. Now, not much else is known about what happened afterward, but until further info is provided by Christian, who thankfully sent this video, it remains a mystery as to what exactly happened that night.
Tienes que confiar en los gatos siempre. En los gatos y en los perros, siempre. Siempre que tienes un animal, Vas a estar
In this
seguro
next video,
automáticamente.
a woman is recording her neighbor's house after noticing something very alarming. It appeared that something strange was going on inside her neighbor's garage. Now, the reason as to why this was unusual was because the neighbor was out of town. They were on vacation, far from home. But strangely, the lights inside the garage had turned on. The woman who took this video was passing by when she noticed this. But as she continued to watch, something happened that chilled her to the core. Take a look.
Se prende y se apaga. Ok, algo... What? Ok, algo está corriendo, se prende y se apaga la luz. Hasta ahora... Bueno, es que parece alguien grande. Pero también parece una broma. O sea, no me creo... No me creo la reacción de la persona que está viendo eso. Como que nomás está ahí, ¿sabes? Porque en Estados Unidos apenas ves algo raro, apenas una persona ve algo raro, llama instant a la policía. Entonces, eso sí se me hace muy falso. Aunque sea miedo. Pero no
After watching
reacciona.
closely to see what was going on, this happens. A figure dashes back and forth in a seemingly frantic manner. It does this for more than a few seconds before suddenly stopping and looking out the garage window. It's as if it was watching the woman who was filming this. If the woman's neighbor was away from home, then who or what was this? As with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Nah, este no me lo creo. 8.
On December 2nd of 2021, at around 9 p.m., affiliates of a Christian church were looking at live footage of something very peculiar that was happening outside their chapel. They were looking at the security camera's live feed to see if anyone appeared on camera, as it was just then that the intruder alarm had gone off. They knew that someone had to be there, given that their alarm system had never failed them. But minutes pass, and no one appears. They continue to watch, hoping to see the intruder emerge from their hiding spot. But instead, what they saw was something totally unforeseen. Take a look.
Yo digo que no le tengo miedo a nada. Y ayer que se fue la luz en la unidad en la que vivo, me salí a las escaleras a esperar a que llegara. Pero aquí lo que pasó es que estaba todo bien oscuro. Y mi perrita empezó a ladrar. Ok. Bueno, a ver, sí da miedo. Pero el que ladre tiene más explicación ahí. Porque si había más gente alrededor, se puede poner a ladrar. O simplemente como que escucha ruido. Tiene más explicación. Es más como la actitud. No es el que ladre, sino cómo ladra. A qué puede estar viendo. ¿Sabes? Que tenga ya una actitud como rara. Pero el hecho de que ladre simplemente porque a veces cuando hay mucha gente se alteran. O de que huelen a otros perros que quizás salen. Es por eso. Pero igual sí da mucho miedo cuando luego se va la luz, ¿eh? Ok, se abre la puerta. No se ve nadie en el reflejo. What? La sombrita y pasa y se va y se cierra otra vez. What the fuck? No había nadie y lo peor es que
In
estaba
utter
sola,
disbelief,
no.
the church
Pero ¿por qué te
members watched
saliste
closely
a las
as one of the side
escaleras?
doors opens on its own. It opens ever so slowly
O sea, había
and
como
remains
luz en
open,
las
as
escaleras, ¿o
if
por
the
qué?
door was being held.
Pero
But
bueno, quédate
strangest of
igual. O sea,
all
tú
is what
pégate a tu
ensues.
perrito y...
A strange,
o tu perrita y
translucent
listo.
figure passes through,
Está protegido.
entering inside the church. The door continues to remain open before immediately closing after the figure exits. The church personnel no doubt believe that something otherworldly had taken place. While there's no definitive answer on what was seen, they still believe that a spirit or something similar had paid them all a visit.
Sí, el fantasma educado y todo, ¿eh? Entra, sale, pero cierra la puerta bien, ¿eh? No la deja abierta.
In the following video, a large crowd of onlookers are standing on a bridge looking at something that's beneath them. The
Okay.
person recording this doesn't exactly show what's being seen by others, but based on the facial expressions of those around him, one can assume that something pretty horrific is being witnessed. Now the man behind the camera commentates on what's being seen, but his voice trembles as he talks. It seems that something about this scene is deeply disturbing for him. After giving a vague and somewhat confusing description of this mysterious event, the video cuts to black. But fast forward to only a few weeks later, and surveillance footage of this mysterious incident is posted online, showing the reason as to why people had gathered on this bridge. Take a look.
Un choque, ¿no? Pero, ¿qué pasa? Ok. Chocó y se cayó, ok, pero... Pero ¿cuál es el punto de este video?
As it turns out, a car accident had taken place, or unfortunately, the driver's life was taken upon impact. However, there's something else about this footage that many people can't stop talking about. It seems that something just as unsettling was captured. Only a few seconds after the accident, this is caught.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué pasó? ¿What? ¿Cómo? A ver, si está muy raro que haya alguien ahí arriba. O sea, no tiene sentido, ¿no? Estás arriba de un camión en una carretera que no podrías estar arriba ni, o sea, te paran al instante. ¿Qué es eso? What the fuck?
After looking closely, a dark, shadow-like figure can be seen standing on a truck's bed. Although it's hard to tell as to who or even what this might have been, viewers have noted that it seems to be overlooking the wreckage from the car crash. This, along with its physical appearance, have led many to believe that this may have been the Grim Reaper caught on camera. Knowing about this video, it's no wonder why the person recording the previous footage felt very unsettled. The bridge itself has a history of claiming the lives of many drivers, which is why it's been dubbed the death curve. Seeing the wreckage below and knowing about this eerie footage has naturally made those who know about this place feel spooked. But of course, whether paranormal or not, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Was Death himself present at the site of this unfortunate accident? Or was something else caught on camera?
¿Será la muerte? No lo sé, está muy raro que haya algo ahí. Incluso si es como
This
lo que
next
lleva
video was
el camión
posted
que
by a
esté
woman named
así,
Lorley
es muy raro.
Gons, who states that something very strange was captured in a video that was taken many years ago. The girl in this clip is Lorley's cousin-in-law's daughter, who was about
Empezamos con las muñecas, otra vez, las benditas
10
muñecas.
years old when she took this video. According to Lorley, she was filming herself in her bedroom when something pretty spooky happened. The video starts off with the young girl playing with her toys, doing a show and tell of a kitchen playset she was recently given.
Hola loberistas, hoy estamos en un nuevo video para mi canal y hoy voy a estar mostrando las cositas, tenedores y todas las cositas de cocina que tengo para jugar.
Now, as the young girl states, this video is for her YouTube channel, which according to Lorley is solely based on pretend play videos and toy reviews. What was meant to be an innocent pretend play video turned out to be something completely different. Take a look.
Bueno, empecemos. Primero tengo este cuchillo, es muy lindo. Pues tengo esto que es como para cortar pizza, creo. ¿Sí? Pues tengo esto, cuchara, una cuchilla filosa. Ahora tengo dos tenedores.
¿Pasa?
así,
¿Es con la puerta o es con el
una
bebé?
rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio. No sé si lo mostré al principio. Y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tener... Se me está cayendo todo. Perdón, se me está cayendo todo. Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales.
Estoy viendo. Gracias.
Después, las tacitas. Tengo esta tacita, rosita. Y las
Ah, o sea,
tacitas,
se las están tirando.
esta tacita,
No, esa se cae solita. Esa se cae solita, eso no me digas.
esta tacita,
Uy.
esta tacita, rosita. Y esta tacita. como fucsia. Huevo,
What?
¿sí?
It was promptly after noticing the doll's arm lifting on its own
La reacción se me hace muy... Se me hace muy certera, ¿eh? El crimen anterior me recordó a Padre de Familia cuando pelea con su esposa falsa en un camión. Fat, yo ni me acuerdo de ese clip. Pero sí parece algo de Padre de Familia. Oye, estoy viendo cualquier movimiento que pueda haber en el closet o la muñeca. Yo estaba viendo la muñeca, pero se le caen muchas veces los cubiertos. Entonces yo pensaba que era eso. Pero terminó siendo la muñeca, claramente. O sea, no podía fallar. ¿Puede ser falso? Sí. La reacción de la niña me parece muy real. No tengo ni idea, conchita madre. No tengo ni idea de qué mural me estás hablando. Por favor, no siga buscando calles de mi ciudad. Sí me da cosa que estés buscando calles de mi ciudad. Pero no tengo ni idea de qué mural me estás hablando. Hay 100.000 murales aquí en Puebla. Hay uno a la de mi casa, ¿sabes? O sea, hay 50.000. No sé. De hecho, si me dices Acapaxtla, no sé qué calle es esa. O sea, sí con Valsequillo, o no me acuerdo cuál era el otro, me preguntaste Zacapoxtla menos.
that the girl
Estoy viendo videos.
pauses, turns around, and bolts out in a panic frenzy. Even before this, it appeared that she had already sensed something strange was happening. As if seeing one of her toys suddenly fall by itself wasn't already enough to make her feel unsettled, this happens. Now currently, the girl in this video is 14 years old, but despite how old this video is, it continues to haunt her to this day. Just like Lorley and others who've seen this clip, they have no idea as to how the doll seemingly moved on its own.
Es que puede ser falso, pero la reacción me parece muy verdadera.
It's late in the afternoon when a person lying on a gurney records themselves out of boredom. The video begins with not much happening in the beginning, but it's what happens only seconds later that's terrifying. Now, very little context is given on this clip, but one can see what's going on. As the person records themselves and their surroundings, they capture this.
Es en un hospital. ¡Oh, la verga! ¿What? A ver, está muy raro que su
For
reacción
almost
sea a la
less
par
than
de
2
la cámara.
seconds, the person recording
Pero no sé.
captures what seems to be someone or something standing in the corner of the room. Its sudden appearance is made
Pero
even
si
more
él lo
creepy by the
vio.
way it looks. Viewers have noted that it looks extremely thin and palish, but things become even more unsettling after seeing that the space where the figure was seen is now empty.
Sí, sí, sí.
Feeling immensely terrified, the woman behind the camera ends the video. Very little context is given on this footage, but with or without it, the clip is still quite creepy.
La planchada fue a visitarla a la R.
At around 2 in the morning, a man named Daniel Palomino was walking alone inside a plaza when something completely unexpected happened. It was actually during a live stream when Daniel recorded this. Now, this is something that he often does during his free time. During late at night, Daniel walks alone while simultaneously live streaming on his phone. However, what happened on the night of September 28th of 2023 has scared him to his core.
Creo que este ya lo había
Like any other
visto.
night, Daniel was live streaming to an audience who were suggesting places he should visit during his walk. One place that was recommended was an old plaza that's believed to be haunted. Although hesitant at first, Daniel heads over to the plaza after realizing how close he was to the place. But this was a big mistake. After exploring the strip mall for more than a few minutes, things started getting weird.
Me sale ese efecto.
Claramente tenía que ser latino, ¿eh?
Gente, huele quemado. Gente, huele a quemado. Huele a quemado, no sé si.
Strangely, Daniel begins to smell a burning scent coming from somewhere in the plaza. He tries to find the source of the smell, but gives up before suddenly the scent goes away. Although pretty strange, this occurrence becomes a whole lot creepy after one of his viewers on his livestream tells him this.
No me digan, dicen la leyenda que hay niños que juegan hasta tarde en la Resi. En el Casino Garden que está abajo hubo un incendio y murieron personas.
Ah, bueno,
No,
el
no, no te...
incendio. Uf.
According to the viewer, there used to be an old casino inside the plaza that caught fire and took many people's lives. Hearing about this left Daniel totally freaked. He just smelled the burning scent and thinks this might have been somehow connected to the fire incident that occurred years ago. Feeling spooked, Daniel immediately starts to head out. But on his way out, something in the distance makes him stop in his tracks. This is what he saw.
¿Cosa?
Oye, ¿qué es eso?
What? What the fuck? Un mini. Es el. Es el. El enanito este,
Es un diente, es un...
¿Cómo se dice? El enanito, el. ¿Cómo se dice? El Smurf. Es el pitufo este, el pitufo que se hizo meme. El que va caminando ahí con el honguito todo fachero.
un gato. ¿Qué mierda es eso, weón?
Pero acércate,
¿A
¿no?
qué se acerca, weón? ¿Qué chucha es eso? Oye, ¿me acerco, me acerco?
Pero sí se ve que
Cagando, voy a grabar algo.
algo se está acercando.
¿Qué chucha es eso? Está que camina, huevón. Está que camina, está que camina. Está que camina.
Not sure as to what he was seeing, Daniel starts to back away. According to him, whatever this was, it started moving towards him. Now the video's quality makes it hard to see, but Daniel swears that something small was approaching him. He further adds that whatever this was had a stature smaller than a child's. It was immediately soon after that he turns around and finds another exit.
A lo
But
mucho
as
será
if
un
Daniel
gato.
wasn't already spooked enough, he sees this.
No me jodas. Man, es que ese pasillo está horrible, ¿eh?
Gente,
What?
¿qué pasó? Gente, se apagó todo,
A la madre, ¿qué es eso?
todo. Gente.
Y no estaba ahí, ¿eh? Mira, 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 mira. ¿Ve esto? Acá pensé que era esto lo que se veía. Pero no. Vean esta parte. Acá no hay nada. El Mushroom Cat, sí, el Mushroom Cat es el que se le acercaba. Pero mira, acá no hay nada.
¿Qué pasó? Gente,
Escucha un
se apagó
ruido.
todo.
Acerca. Ya hay algo. A la madre. ¿Quién me está hablando? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Oye, disculpa que te moleste, que es posible agregarle algo mañana. Ese le podía poner como algo de cámara de seguridad, algo así, como de bajo seguridad. Qué horrible, pero what the fuck. Pero bueno. A la madre, sí está feo, ¿eh? Ese sí da
What
miedo.
appears to be a plush toy is mysteriously placed on the staircase. Yet, it was at this moment when Daniel realized that the toy might have actually been the small figure he'd seen earlier. Not sure how to explain this, he continues to walk away. But then, out of nowhere, a dark figure with a pale face is seen standing near the doll. Viewers of the livestream were just as freaked as Daniel. Just who, or even what, was this? And what was the doll that was apparently seen earlier doing there? Daniel has yet to give any updates on the events of that night. From the mysterious burning smell to the creepy looking figure, there has yet to be an explanation on what was captured. On October 15 of 2023, an anonymous individual posted a video of two girls dancing in front of a camera. Judging on the quality of the footage, it appears that this video was taken more than a couple years ago. But despite the subpar quality, the clip is nonetheless pretty creepy. Now, the person who posted this states that the two girls were practicing for a dance competition. They wanted to see if their choreographed dance looked good from someone else's point of view. But little did they know that this literal viewpoint would capture something
Siempre son los videos de baja calidad.
creepy. Be sure to look closely, as what was captured happens real fast. This is what was caught.
Tiene que ser en medio de ellas, ¿no? Por lo que entiendo. Qué horrible baile, por cierto. ¿Aló? Raro, pero bueno.
In the background, a dark humanoid figure can be seen scurrying past the girls. They had no idea that someone or something was behind them. The person who shared this says both girls hadn't noticed anything strange in the clip until viewers pointed out the mysterious information is
Bueno, esto está tan
and
bueno.
included in the net com. Children that tend to be the creepiest. Whether it's a child who's staring at something that doesn't appear to be there, or describing a supposed friend who can't be seen, this next video is just as creepy as any of those instances. In the following video, a grandmother is looking after her 2-year-old granddaughter when things get strange. The granddaughter is playing on the couch when suddenly her attention gets drawn to something in the dining room.
You're so funny. I can't wait until summer gets here so we can go outside and play.
miss Mimi.
I miss you too.
Fantasma llegó al agua. ¿Qué?
I miss you too. What? What?
Him coming. Ay, Dios.
Who? You see somebody back there? Who? Him?
Pero ¿cómo que him, niña? Dime, descríbemelo, di que es un ser liminal. Dios, qué miedo
Where's he at?
que hagan eso, ¿eh?
Is he in our house? Yeah. Where? Show me. Where's he at? He's right in front of you?
Yep,
Who is it?
a guy.
Who's there, mister?
A guy.
What are you doing in our... Where's he at? In the dining room?
Yep,
Show me him. Go show me him. Give me your hand. Take me to him. Take me to him. Show me.
No, a ver, señora, a ver, basta. Te está diciendo que hay un fantasma ahí, ¿por qué lo vas a llevar con él? ¿Tú crees que es la mejor idea?
The 2-year-old goes on to tell her grandma
Yo estoy viendo el Mickey. Ah, el Mickey también está muy creepy, pero yo, de hecho, me dio más miedo la Elsa y la Anna aquí. Están muy creepies. Pero a ver, señora. Su nieta le está diciendo, hay un guy ahí y usted no está viendo nada. Y tu primer instinto es, llévame con él. ¿Estás bien?
Take me to him. Show me.
The 2-year-old goes on to tell her grandma where
A ver, igual el perro no está notando nada, ¿eh? El perro me parece sospechoso.
this invisible man is located. But it's what she says next that disturbs her grandma.
Wait, let me show me. Is he right here?
Yep.
He's in our dining room? Yeah. What are you doing in our dining room, mister? What does he look like?
Se lo está tomando muy a la ligera, ¿eh?
I bug.
He's got bug eyes?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our living room, mister? Get. You go back home.
Bueno, lo de Bug Eye fue de ella, pero...
You go back wherever you came from. What's he doing? Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on. You're scaring me. We're going
Sí,
upstairs.
corre, por favor. Vámonos.
Yeah, you're scaring me.
Llévate al perro, por favor.
As described by the 2-year-old, this mysterious man has bug eyes. It seems that this description alone was enough to freak out the grandma to the point where she had to leave the space. Her
El verdadero, mi nombre es John Alejandro y soy esquizofrénico. Ay, es verdad, ¿eh? La niña ya con signos de
granddaughter was
esquizofrenia.
convinced that someone was there.
No, a ver, yo le
Even on
creo.
camera, she appears to be visibly frightened by the so-called man who was apparently close. Now, even if this was just a case of a 2-year-old acting randomly, her description of the man is frightening on its own. While some believe the bug eyes are indicative of a malicious entity, others think that something else was present. But of course, like all videos, the verdict is yours to make. In this last video,
Es buen video.
a young girl is recording herself
Como siempre, en todas las películas de terror, da más miedo lo que no vemos que lo que vemos. Entonces, muy buen video.
using her cell phone. All appears to be normal, as it looks like nothing unusual is happening, or at least that's how it seems. As the video plays out, something happens in the background that quickly turns this video into something else.
Ok.
This is what was caught.
What?
Behind this
Usain
anonymous
Bolt de
girl,
repente.
a rapid, shadowy figure passes by for just a split second. Slowing the footage, you can somewhat make out the shape of this dark anomaly. Some have stated that it seems to be standing upright while running fast, which makes whatever this was even more creepy. But whether supernatural or not, the video is a total mystery.
De
The
repente
footage was sent to
Usain
me
Bolt
by a
pasó
viewer
ahí
who has
detrás.
no idea where the clip initially came from. So, without knowing the origin of the
Ay,
vid,
man.
I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusions on this footage.
¿Nos vemos uno más o qué pasa?
Thanks.
Ese está en una carrera de muerte, sí, ese, te digo, es Usain Bolt, de repente pasó, Vamos a vernos uno más. Uno más, uno más. Y ya nos vamos. Este estuvo flojita, pero tuvo buenos videos. Niños, niños. Este se repitió, ¿no? No, no se repitió. ¿Cuál vemos? Vamos a ver este. No sube tantos videos, lo cual me gusta. Porque no es como Dross. Son más creíbles. Como que tiene buena curaduría de videos.
The following video shows a child who's lying in bed with his father when something downright creepy is caught on camera. According to the father, both him and his son were the only ones home during the time of this recording, which makes this incident even more unsettling. At the start of the video,
El del muñeco sí me dio miedo. ¿Cuál muñeco? Te voy a regalar uno en tu cumple, por favor. Que sea embrujado, de ser posible. Así, que tenga acupuntura y cositas. Un corazón de pollo. No, no es cierto. ¿Cuál del muñeco? A ver, no es cierto. Tú no estabas aquí. Tú no estabas viendo los videos. Te fuiste corriendo. Te dio miedo. Pero ese portón que tiene Churora no me deja ver. ¿Qué portón? No me portes Elena. No tengo ni idea de qué estás hablando, concha de tu madre. Te voy a regalar uno en tu cumple, el bebé.
we can see both the father and son lying
Ah, el del niño. Ah, pero eso fue hace 50 videos atrás. Pasaron dos mejores. Unos dos o tres mejores. El de la niña está muy creepy, te lo perdiste. Lo vas a ver en los resubidos de TikTok.
in bed. However, seconds later, his son tells him that there's a scary friend by the door. Not
Scary
sure how to
friend.
respond, the father looks intently at the door as his son repeats that there's a scary friend. What happens next has left him baffled.
A ver, si es
The
scary, no
father
es tu friend.
writes, I was in bed with my son,
Está
and we
aquí
were
todo el
the
tiempo
only
atrás
ones
de ti, ¿te imaginas? Te digo que estoy viendo la cámara y sé que no hay nadie aquí. Afortunadamente. Es ese... ¿Cómo que es ese?
home. This was their footage.
Uy, y se prende la luz. A ver, reacciona, papá. El que se le mueve la mano. Sí, por eso. El de la niña que se le mueve la mano. Ese está muy bueno, pero no fue el mejor de ese video. El mejor de ese video para mí es el de la niña que dice que ve a un señor acercarse. Y el del vato que ve en una plaza, que ve una sombra en la plaza. Bueno, no una sombra, se ve una figura, o sea. Niño, aléjate de ahí. Bueno, puede que hayan entrado del otro lado. Curioso. Bueno para iniciar, pero no...
Immediately after being told by his son that someone was outside the door, the hallway light turns on by itself.
No me parece tan bueno este video, ¿sabes? No me dice nada.
After watching the video that the father had noticed this, the father believed his home with this bathroom door. It seems that
Bueno, no me describas el video completo, por
a
favor.
man is woken up late at night after hearing strange noises inside his house. The source of the sound seems to be coming from downstairs, but naturally, the man hesitates to check out the noise. Marvin Caguas had recorded the following video, and to this day, he has no idea as to what happened inside his home that night. Marvin wasn't sure if his housemate was trying to scare him, or if this was another strange occurrence, which often happens in his home. Little did he know that this wasn't a prank, but rather an occurrence that would leave him terrified. Along with this video, Marvin writes, "Strange things always happen in my house, and it's only now that I've tried to film some of these events." The following
Estas
is a video
personas
he
le
took.
mandaron el video al de Scary Comics, ¿no?
Alvin.
Porque siempre son este tipo de juguetes. De hecho, hay un cortometraje en Tenebras que lo explica. Porque siempre son este tipo de juguetes, en serio.
Funny anymore, man.
A la madre. Me da... Me da escalofríos este tipo de cosas.
Alvin. Shit ain't funny, man. Alvin.
Alvin no está. Alvin no está. Alvin se fue. No tengan niños. Tengo sobrinos, lamentablemente. Tengo sobrinos con ese tipo de juguetes, así que mucho no puedo hacer. Uy. Córrele, sí.
As soon as Marvin heads back inside after checking the garage, a loud thump is heard inside the house. It isn't until seconds later that the light fixture is seen swing back and forth on its own.
Se pueden tener hijos, pero no hay que regalarles ese tipo de juguetes, de ser posible.
Though someone had swung it lightly. And of course, as anyone would, Marvin runs away and heads back to his room where the video comes to an end. It goes without saying, but this incident has left him shook. It wasn't until noticing that his housemate was gone that he came to realize that this wasn't a prank, but rather one of many strange occurrences that have taken place in his home. However, as if what occurred that night wasn't chilling enough, Marvin had caught footage of something else that has left him even more disturbed.
Pero todavía falta algo más bueno.
What was supposed to be a video of him showing off a neat feature he discovered on his motion sensing gaming device turned out to be a video of something else.
Esto es horrible, esto es horrible. Cuando sacan esos videos de las Kinect o de ese tipo de pantallas que detectan el movimiento de las personas y se ve que hay algo ahí que está detectando el cuerpo de alguien, pero no hay nadie ahí, es increíble. Ya volví. Llegaste en un buen momento. Porque chulo me parece como recinto privado, pero por arriba dice que hay una calle habilitada. Conchetumare, por favor, te voy a pedir que dejes de buscar. Segundo aviso. Y si buscas, por favor, no me digas. ¿Vale? No te voy a responder cosas de mi ciudad. Gracias.
Entirely. Take a look.
Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you guys a pretty quick feature of the Xbox One and its Connect. It actually has a pretty cool night vision.
Sobre todo porque, no tanto por ti, sino, o sea, no de que tú vayas a venir a hacer algo. Estos videos se pueden resubir, puede haber gente que esté viendo esta cosa, cualquier cosa puede pasar. Estás diciendo cosas de mi ciudad. Y no me interesa que digas cosas de mi ciudad, ¿sabes? O sea, que pongas aquí cosas que de repente alguien la vea y diga, este güey vive por aquí. No.
That I just found today. If you guys already know it has night vision, then I'm gonna show the people who don't know. So, right now it's completely dark in this house right now. All you can basically see is my Xbox One controller. Now I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys.
Porque tiene visión nocturna en Kinect.
You can see
What?
it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot.
¿Aló?
They also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to night vision. It's actually, pretty cool feature for the Xbox Kinect that I haven't really heard of until now. Maybe they have an app for it or something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Right when Marvin turns off the lights and activates night vision mode on the sensor, two shadow-like figures can be seen manifesting behind him in what appears to be the kitchen. The first one is seen moving about for just a few seconds before heading downwards and then disappearing, whereas the other shadow appears afterwards. Notice this, watching it, a mystery. This next video shows a father who's recording his son playing a video game when something very unsettling is caught on tape. The father in question is known as Ernesto Espinoza, and he's been
Ernesto
uploading videos
Espinoza.
of his family on his YouTube channel. Although each video shows nothing more than a father who's enjoying the time he spends with his family, two videos in particular stand out from the rest. Unlike the other videos, these two have shown something that has caused concern among viewers of his content. The first video was posted
Y son pocas views, entonces un poco que se le
not too
puede
long
creer.
ago, and what's captured in it is pretty creepy. Be sure to look closely or you'll miss it.
Ya
Pero ¿qué
suyo,
pasó?
ya la tienen ahí. Ya la tienen ganada.
En los muñecos de abajo, seguro. Uy.
Eso.
El muñeco de abajo se está moviendo, ¿no?
Qué pro. ¿No se oyó la canción?
In case you missed it, if you look closely at the pile of toys in the corner, a baby doll can be seen moving on its own.
Bueno, se mueve como muy
Ernesto
raro.
hadn't noticed this until viewers had pointed this out. Now, though this video has convinced most people that Ernesto's family is being haunted by something, it's the second video that has caused the most concern. At the start of the clip, we can see his daughter dancing around in what appears to be the living room, when all of a sudden, something truly frightening is caught in the background. Take a look.
Ver. A la madre. Bueno, ese es directo. Deberías poner peluches en tu cama por si en algún momento logras
As the
captar
little
algo en
girl
el stream.
dances around the room,
Debería de mejor dejar de ver videos de terror. No, a ver. No tengo peluches. ¿Sabes qué luego me da miedo? Yo tengo tengo un juguete ahí. Bueno, es un juguete, una de estas palomiteras, me la regalaron. No se ve. Pero es una palomitera de Mike Wazowski y tiene un ojo que se mueve. El día en que vea que ese ojo está en una posición diferente, quemo este cuarto. No que... que me jalen las patas, que escuche ruidos raros, todo bien, pero no quiero no quiero un muñeco porque ya tengo un trauma. Ya tengo el trauma que te conté la otra vez, que conté acá también de cómo en el cuarto con mis hermanos se prendió una muñeca de la nada. Entonces como que le tengo miedo a los muñecos. Bueno, no le tengo miedo a los muñecos. Pero sí me daría más miedo que un muñeco se mueva. Pero podría comprar un muñeco de porcelana.
boom. A dark figure passes by quickly inside another room before the door shuts on its own. Like the video before,
Oye, sí se ve
viewers
como
have suggested to
una
Ernesto
sombra,
that he and his family should leave the house immediately. Although
Ya, tema. Me encanta cuando pasa esto en videos de terror. Que una persona capta un video de terror en una casa y las personas le dicen, debes dejar la casa inmediatamente, salte de esa casa. Y es como, sí, hermano. Mañana me salgo de la casa y consigo otra, ¿sabes? La vendo y mañana me consigo otra. No sé.
he appreciates the concern, it seems
Fuego o en Hola que cantó por sí sola.
that he won't be leaving anytime soon, given that there haven't been any more strange occurrences in his home. But until something like this happens again, it seems that Ernesto and his family will continue to carry on with their lives.
Estoy quemando el cuarto. Es más fácil irme de la casa que quemar mi cuarto. No, es más fácil quemar mi cuarto que irme de la casa. No, a ver, es que sí me da miedo. Me da miedo, pero quiero que me pase algo. O sea, no ahorita. Sería bastante bueno para las views. Tipo que de repente esto... O sea, ¿te imaginas que de repente esto se sale? O sea, como que lo jalan o algo. No sé, está increíble.
The question
Yo ese día cobro.
still remains though. Had something paranormal
Yo de pequeña tenía muchos muñecos y entre todos ellos había un Woody y también una cámara cerca de mí. Y una vez lo grabé, pero me salí del cuarto para ver qué grababa la cámara. Me traumé con Toy Story. Ah, pero era porque querías ver de que si se movía, ¿no? Si tenía una fiesta o algo. La verdad es que algunos lo hicimos. Algunos poníamos los juguetes, cerrábamos y nos metíamos en chinga para ver si estaban ahí. Tirando
being
party
caught
o
on
algo.
camera. Or
Afortunadamente no pasó porque nos daba un infarto en ese momento, pero bueno.
the following video was suggested by Melanie M, who writes, "When I was a child, I used to watch a lot of TV. I would usually watch whatever, including the commercials. Yet, there is one commercial that I still remember to this present day, and just thinking about it scares me. This
Ya, pero es que el Woody sabía que lo estabas grabando, entonces no se iba a mover.
advertisement was shown in Chile, where I was born, and when I first saw it, I immediately noticed something strange about it.
Chilito.
Now it's worth mentioning that Melanie wasn't the only person who had noticed this, as someone else had posted a video of the strange commercial,
What?
and just like Melanie, they were left disturbed upon spotting what they believe is a ghost hidden in this advertisement. Now thankfully, I was able to find a better quality video of this commercial. I'll play the entire ad before showing where the supposed ghost is hidden. That being said, see if you can spot the apparition in this ad.
Tiene que salir aquí. A ver. Oye, qué bonito lugar, ¿eh? Qué gran locación. Sale por ahí, sale por ahí. ¡Ojo! ¿Lo vieron? Se ve clarísimo. Bueno, igual clarísimo, pues no sé, ¿eh? Porque, tipo, ¿esto es una pareidolia del libro o es una persona de producción en el reflejo del cristal? Si es una pareidolia, que horrible, ¿eh? Es Trevor, no sé. No. Bueno, parece a Trevor porque está pelón. Pero creo que sí es una pareidolia del libro, ¿eh? Qué horrible, ¿eh? Igual que tenga como cara así fea. Uf. Pero bueno, este no me sorprende tanto. Este como que, bueno, pasa. Vamos a ver otro.
The following photo was submitted by Tona Putra, who writes, "There was a family in Indonesia who went to a cemetery to commemorate members of their family who have died. The family was at the cemetery for
Como que yo a las 2 a.m. Ya son las 2 a.m. Es
almost the
verdad.
entire day. During the evening time, before leaving the cemetery, they were taking a
Mañana
lot
toca
of
laburo.
photos. Most of them were just random, but when they got home, they noticed that one photo had caught something in it that was strange. The following is the picture the family had taken.
¿Cuál de todos? ¿Cuál de todos es el demonio? Ve los ojos de todos estos. Ve los ojos de este. Ve la cara de esta. Esta fácilmente podría ser el demonio. Esta parece... Este está asustando al niño. Todos aquí parecen demonios. No podría decir cuál es. ¿Qué es esto, hermano? Arriba del niño. O sea, sí, pero... Estás viendo la cara de todos. Hasta este niño está asustado de la mamá. Incluso esta, ¿eh? O sea, me atrevería a decir antes que es esta que este.
According to Tono, the family had no clue as to who this person was. They were the only ones there and were sure that whoever or whatever this was not one of them.
Bueno,
Now, because this
es-
photo was taken at a cemetery, Tono believes that an entity was caught in the photograph. The family also thinks that something supernatural was caught in the photo. They believe that this may have been the ghost of a child whose own gravesite is at the cemetery. Although it's not clear as to who, or maybe even what this might have been, the picture has left them spooked. If the family had been the only ones there, then who was this?
Sí, lo despertaron, ¿eh? Como de man, porque hay tantas personas aquí.
On August 6th of 2016,
Y todas
a
están
small
muertas.
channel had posted a video of two security guards who appear to be inside a school. The footage seems to have
Qué ganas, qué ganas. Cuando fui a Argentina, fuimos a una escuela de noche, o sea, se hizo de noche pues, porque fuimos a unas pláticas. Estaba vacía. Solo la parte donde estábamos como nosotros y algunos alumnos afuera. O sea, no estaba vacía del todo. Pero me habría encantado ir de noche vacío. Era una gran escuela. O sea, tenía como muy buen... Como que sí tenía todas las características de ser una escuela embrujada. El que me dio risa fue el señor. El señor sí tiene... Es que todos como que los agarraron de imprevista. Hasta el fantasma.
come from
El
Argentina.
fantasma no se esperaba que le tomaran una foto.
Given the language that is spoken by both men in the video, they seem to be the only ones inside the school. However, in the video, one security guard tells the other that he can hear noises coming from down the hall. Although one of them is hesitant at first, they proceed to check out the noise. What happens then has left them spooked. This is what they caught.
Hace un frío acá afuera. Sí, boludo, hace un refrío. Pero acá parece que hace más frío, porque dice cuando hace frío que es por algo, digamos.
Bueno, cuando hace frío es porque no hay calor, señor.
¿Dónde escuchas, boludo? Acá hay ruido en toda la escuela. Pero sí, boludo, ¿no escuchaste? ¿Ves escuchar? ¿Escuchás, boludo? ¿No escuchás? No escuchás nada, boludo. Pues sí. Hay como una cortina ahí. Sí. ¿No escuchaste, boludo? Sí, boludo, para mí que por allá. O ahí, no sé.
Bueno, porque tienen las luces, todas las luces prendidas en la escuela. Como no pagan la luz ellos.
Por acá era. No, boludo, ¿viste eso? Ah, boludo. Aguantá, boludo, aguantá.
¡Sale corriendo!
After panning the camera towards an empty classroom, we can see a chair that is strangely placed near the doorway. It isn't until seconds later that the chair moves on its own, causing both men to flee as far away from the site. The video's description claims that both men had encountered something paranormal, which appears to be the case. Although most viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred, a few believe that this might have been done with practical effects.
Sí,
Some believe that a string was used to pull this off.
sí.
Now, because the guard didn't go inside
Es el truco más fácil de videos de terror. O sea, un cablecito ahí, una persona que esté por ahí, que dice, oye, me da miedo, por favor, préndeme todas las luces, pero me quedo yo ahí, no me vean. Y ya está. A ver qué más sale, pero...
the class to show that no one was hiding
Pero esto sí puede ser muy seteado. O sea, en vez de 2, hay 3 y uno está escondido.
inside. It's hard to be sure if it's real or not. I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not something paranormal had occurred. Had both guards encountered something beyond explanation, or was this something else?
Yo lo dejo en 50-50, pero bueno. Suficientes videos de terror, porque hoy estuvieron flojitos. Así que nada, yo me voy. Boludos. Anuncios desactivados. Bueno, pues nos vemos mañana, probablemente. Les dejo esta guía de la wiki. Nos vemos. Gente, gracias Ali por pasarte. Espero que te vaya bien mañana. coche su madre, Mushus, a Ero, que se fue temprano hoy, y eso, a la gente en general. Nos vemos.